Good morning. How are we doing today? We are on day 2 of the Tuttle Creek adventure. Campground was nice. Tuttle Creek State Park, I believe, is where we're at. But we are close to a couple of gun ranges, so you hear guns popping off all morning. But beautiful little park. Doing a little bit of a morning hike, and we're gonna have some breakfast and then head back to the ORV park, do some more jeeping, get some more filming in, and then also film for the RC channel. So for those of you who haven't seen Scott Off-Road RC, it's RC rock crawlers, bouncers, we're starting to go into bouncers. Maybe getting into an airplane, I don't know, but kind of getting into the RC world. And fairly successful channel so far. Head on over and check that out. But we're gonna get to our walk and just enjoy the morning. See you in a bit. Just left the campground. We are headed back to Tuttle. It's a little bit different of an off-road trip than what I'm used to. The TJ, that was a fully built rig. It had all the skids, everything where it needed to be. This Jeep, it's still bone stock. It's factory skid plates, so there's just not a lot of protection underneath it. The tires are factory, I think 31s. So trying to place it where it needs to be so it doesn't get any damage done to it. So a lot more gentle than what I'm used to. That said, I guess that's the transition for a rock crawling Jeep or a daily driver slash rock crawler to an Overlander. It's an entirely different type of build, and it's just going to take a little bit to get used to. Thanks for coming along. Let's see where we're going.
Well, we started off the day doing some RC filming up here at the rock ledges, and then the big boys showed up with their Jeeps and decided it was a good time to go film and see how it's done.
Got your rear control arms on it. You're almost going to have to mow up, bump it.
Am I halfway on the arm, or am I?
It was your back arms where it dropped, right where the brackets are, is what you caught.
these are some big Jeeps, big crawlers right here. And as you can tell, those ledges are massive. It's just impressive how well these things did. And this little Samurai, this thing was neat. Talk about low center of gravity and good articulation. That's just an amazing climb right there. I believe those are at least 40-inch tires on that. This little climb right here, no one made it on this day, but we got some video of them trying. Well, we're leaving the rock garden, or the rock ledges, heading back into the brush, into the trees. We spent a good another hour bouncing around the trails till we found a place to have lunch. And that's what we're getting ready to do. Man, these trees did a number on the Jeeps. We had a lot of pinstriping. That was just brutal. After a short grunt conversation on how things get hot when you're using jet boils, I settled into some sauerkraut and brats, and Matt added some brats to his freeze-dried beef stew. Settled in for a nice relaxing lunch. Little stoves are handy to keep with you in the Jeeps. God, I like those. Those are nice. Now back to the trails. Now, there's some flex going on there. I've got a video I'm going to be doing here as soon as my new wheels and tires come in on fitting 35s on a JK with no lift. I've got some thoughts on that. So stay tuned and watch for that. But anyways, back to the trails. Well, as we made our way off the trails at Tuttle Creek ORV, we headed back to Fancy Creek State Park to set up camp. Matt did a great job building us a fire, and we just hung out for the rest of the evening, cooked a nice steak dinner, and took some pictures. Here's one of Fancy Creek. That's right where we were camping. And here's a fancy steak dinner. The rest of the evening was talking about the trails, talking about the pinstriping, and plans we had for mods to the Jeeps. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Please have a blessed day. Remember, you fix the Jeep fixes you, and we'll see you at the next adventure.